Good morning. Welcome to Randy's Corner, and I'm your host, Randy Clark. And January's here. 2025 is here, whether we like it or not. And I wanted to dedicate the month of January, every show this month, I want to dedicate to fitness and health. And when I come up with this idea, the first two people I thought about, Miss Rebecca Yates and Miss Brooke Thar. Y'all the first two I thought about when I thought about fitness, so here we are, and let's get this year started. It's here whether we like it or not, right?
That's right.
2025,
Yep.
we're here.
Yep.
So Rebecca, tell us about what you have going on down at the Senior Center.
I have lots of fun classes going on down there every Monday and Wednesday, 10 a.m. at the Maxie Veazey Senior Center. I host a fitness class. It's Chair Zumba, and that class is sponsored through the rec, so it's free to anybody over the age of 55 plus. So if you're 55, come on down to the Maxie Veazey Senior Center, check it out. I also teach that same class on Fridays at the rec. It's $5 and it's open to all ages. And then here coming up this month, I'm going to be launching a new class, something fun. It's called Sit and Tone. And it's going to be like a step up from the chair Zumba. We'll still be seated, but we'll be using these weights here, or you can use these weights that I provide for you, or you can bring your own weights. And so that will be a 45-minute class, and we'll be toning our muscles for 45 minutes. So.
Right. So Brooke, I love your energy.
Thank you.
You're just
I love your energy, Randy.
Well, work out anytime. That's where you're employed at. So tell us your job title and pretty much what you do.
So pretty much I am the sales manager. So
Okay.
I assist with buying memberships and just doing daily tasks, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of weights. And what else do y'all do in there?
Well, we assist with people. I have plenty of people who come in and, a lot of people say, well, I've never worked out before. I've never really set foot in a gym before. And I'm very much the kind of person to assist them and showing them all the different equipment that we have to offer and things like that.
It's a big place down there, and y'all are real busy. I see people going in and out all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just talked about me, somebody that's never stepped a foot in a gym, and I probably need to.
No, I think you look great.
Well, thank you.
But I think everybody can benefit from going to the gym.
Right. So Rebecca, tell us some of the more benefit. By the way, I'm not scared to say it. I take Zumba from Rebecca on Mondays and Wednesdays.
You're
We
my
have
top
a
student.
blast.
Yes, we do.
And my pickleball play, I couldn't do it without taking Zumba.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to say that Zumba is the reason you're so good at pickleball, but I mean, you do kill it on the court, that's
Well,
for sure.
Tell us some of the benefit. One thing that I really like about your classes, Rebecca, is a lot of people like to be uniform, and you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right. That's not so much in your class. And one of the things that I like about your class, everybody don't move to the left and the right at the same time, but that's okay in your class.
It's okay.
As long as you're moving and staying active. I like Josie Harrison's initiative.
Sale.
Being active, moving. Tell us some of the things that really benefits your Zumba classes.
Well, first of all, as we age, we become less active. As we age, we stop moving as much. We kind of think, oh, well, I can't do it because I'm this age or that age. And I'm hoping to inspire more people to become more active, like Josie's active thing that she does, the SAIL, Seniors Active in Life. But there are so many benefits for seniors in my classes. One, they're moving, they're staying active. Lots of times as we age, we sit more, our muscles will shorten, and then we lose the ability to, do simple things like squatting and getting up from a chair to standing up. In our classes, we do a lot of things that help with hip flexors. We do a lot of core exercises. We do a lot of lifting our arms. So, just daily tasks for seniors get a little bit more difficult. And if you stay active, it becomes easier for you to do those daily tasks. Another thing that I love about the core exercises is it really helps with balance. As seniors, also another issue that a lot of seniors deal with is balance falls. 1 in 3 seniors will fall at some point, and a lot of those falls lead to hospitalizations. And if you can prevent those falls, well, then you prevent going into the hospital. So, there's that. There's lots of physical benefits. There are a lot of social benefits. We socialize. I've seen so many friendships blossom in our class. I've had up to almost 60 people in there, and the ladies and gentlemen, they're all talking and gathering and socializing, and then we get in there and we have fun. And my playlist, I'm not one of those, trainer, I'm not intimidating at all. We come in there and the goal is to move, and my second goal is to have fun.
Right.
So, but the socialization, we do a lot of things that will help cognitively. I've had people come in that have had dementia or Alzheimer's. So the cross body movements help with brain function. So there are so many benefits. And the fact that we stay seated, it's great for beginners. I know a lot of people are intimidated to start their exercise journey, and I don't want them to feel that way when they come into my class. I've had people that haven't exercised in over 20 years. They started coming to Chair Zumba, and they don't miss a class.
Right. Now, your class, I don't want to say it's a 2-part class, but we're there 45 or 50 minutes, and we don't only do Chair Zumba, but circle mobility. Talk about that for a minute. And really, to be honest with you, Rebecca, that's one of my favorite parts. I love stretching.
Yes, I love circle mobility. Circle mobility was created through Zumba, and it's a mobility flexibility type class. They have different options. There is a 30-minute class option. I don't teach that right now because I've had to modify it for the chair. So we do a 12 to 10-minute cool down of the circle mobility. And we do things like breath work where that helps calm your nervous system. In life, we forget to breathe sometimes. And so I love the breath work because if I've had a rough morning, I know by the end of circle mobility, I'm going to be a lot calmer. We do different movement patterns that focus on shoulders, spine, and hips. Those are a lot of problem areas for seniors. So we help on full range of motion. It reduces tension. It helps with osteoporosis. Again, so many benefits, and the movements aren't big movements. I always tell people little movements can make a big difference. So if you start small, then you can work your way up. We do what I call progression. In the class, we do it for 8 weeks, the circle mobility. And then, you start at one point, and then you're hoping to be able to stretch a little bit deeper or work a little bit more full range of motion with your shoulders or spine. So it's a great cool down, and the music, there's even scientific work behind the music with the binary beats and tones that they use in the music. Helps calm your mind, helps you focus. So it's an awesome class.
Right. So Brooke, when most people think of a gym, they think of these big old muscle guys, coming in. Not so much, right?
No, I think it really varies in the time of the day, who comes in there. I will say towards the morning time, there's probably more seniors than you would expect. And that's because we have a full range of different equipment such as, the ellipticals, the bikes, which is a really good way just to start a cardio session. If you've never been to a gym before and you really don't know where to start, I always tell people just do 5 minutes on the bike. Even getting a little bit of training is better than no training.
Right.
So that's a good place to start. Then, you can move on to some of the different pin-loaded machines, things like that. There's a lot of seniors who come in there, and they will absolutely surprise you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I love to walk. Mm-hmm. I like to get out and walk and see the scenery. But not so much for everybody. Everybody don't like to get out and walk like I do. Of course, I like to pick up litter when I'm walking, but that's a whole nother subject we'll talk about another time. But they can come to the gym if they don't like to get out and walk. They can come to the gym and get their exercise, right?
Absolutely. I think that, we have plenty of different, like I said, cardio machines, treadmills, things like that. So you could start off on the treadmill and then, work your way back to some of the machines again. It's not always, the best weather to get out and walk and, do
Right.
those kind of things.
But the gym's open every day, right?
It's 24 hours. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Absolutely.
Okay. 7 days a week?
7 days a week, 24/7.
Right. So, gym membership's not bad. Matter of fact, I seen a deal going on in January. I don't really remember what it is, but it's
Yep.
a good time
So,
to join the gym,
Right now and I've worked there for at least 6 months now, but this is the cheapest that it's ever been since I've worked there. It's only 25 cents
25
to
cents.
sign up. Absolutely. Yes.
I
Yes.
think we all got a quarter.
So there's no reason to not start your 2025 resolutions.
Right, right. So, Rebecca, we're out of time. Classes at the senior center here in Sylacauga Rec Center,
Yep.
and Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
10
And
a.m.
Brooke, 24/7,
24/7.
anytime. Thank you, ladies, for coming in. That's so much. I want to dedicate this whole month to fitness and health. And y'all are the first ones. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank
you
you,
so
Randy.
much.
We'll see you next week with another healthy tip and maybe even some more fitness.